Hello, this is Stephanie from Fork and Knife Teacher. I'm going to go through today with you my U.S. regional food digital products. So these are digital products that your students can complete. You can, email it to them, send it to them through their classroom, however you like to have your digital products sent out to your students. And what it is this is the U.S. regional food areas. So this one's an example of the Mid-Atlantic, but it could be Southwest, it could be the Pacific, it could be New England. Each of them has a map of the area that it is. So this one's Mid-Atlantic, so it has a map of the Mid-Atlantic area, and then it shows you New York, Pennsylvania, DC, Maryland, New Jersey, and Delaware. So those are all the states that kind of are in the Mid-Atlantic region. And then here, students can pick a food. So they can pick a food and put it here, pick a food and put it there, and put down the nutritional breakdown of the food. So you can find that at, I believe it's nutritionalvalue.org is one of the places you can go to find that information, or have your students go to look for that information. So then here we go. The Mid-Atlantic region, again, says it at the top. And then what I often have them do is kind of put a picture of an ingredient or a dish, whatever you're researching. Sometimes I have students research a dish from that area, or sometimes just an ingredient that is kind of indigenous to that area. I have them, maybe if it's just an ingredient, I have them put down some dishes that are made with that ingredient in it as like a featured heavily in it kind of thing. Or if it's a dish, I have them maybe put down some variations of it, like if it was macaroni and cheese, like what other variations of macaroni and cheese are there? And they would kind of put that there. And then next I usually have them get a recipe and break down a recipe here for me. This can be pictures of equipment that they can put in there, or just type it in, but I have them in a square format so that they can do pictures if that's helpful or available to them. The recipe, the yield, equipment needed, the ingredients, and then the directions. And then I also have a section here where they can compare the dish with another region. So like if they want to say, well, soups, right? This, there's New England clam chowder, but then there is also chicken soup from over here, and comparing them, and which do I like better, or which do I think tastes better, or what are some similar ingredients between the two, but they make these two different dishes. And then there's also factors that have influenced the development of food traditions for those areas. So often immigration is one of the big factors, right, that developed the food tradition of that area. It's people taking, the techniques of where they're from, but using the ingredients of where they're living. And that creates some kind of food traditions, or it could be a religious food tradition, whatever things that they're using to celebrate, and they're using things from that area, and they make new items or products with it. But whatever things that develop food traditions around in that area is what I have them kind of look into in this section. And then at the very end here, I give a little bit of an answer key. So for the Mid-Atlantic, it's kind of talking about some things that are from the Mid-Atlantic, like New England clam chowder and what it is, or a bisque and what that is, or what a New England boiled dinner is, or also some of the indigenous things that were kind of grown there by the Iroquois. So that's kind of just a little bit of information. Then there's a link here that you can use to search out some more information as well. It's just the Louisiana ProStart. They have some more information on regional foods in the U.S. So that is the U.S. regional food digital product. And like I said, this is the Mid-Atlantic one, but each of the regions, it's similar thing with the maps. And at the end, you'll have kind of this little answer key type thing to help out with guiding your students or grading and stuff like that. Great. Thanks so much.